Richard Gere and Andy Garcia are cops trapped in a web of police corruption and murder in the thriller Internal Affairs, next on HBO.
What do you get when you combine a great comedic talent with a character unlike any you've ever seen before? You get Rowan Atkinson as Mr. Bean. He's the everyman who's out of this world, the man of 1,000 faces, positions, and predicaments. Born of Rowan Atkinson's imagination and coming to life only on HBO. He's rare. He's original. He's Rowan Atkinson as Mr. Bean. Premieres Thursday, April 2nd on HBO.
He's graced the stage of Carnegie Hall, blazed a trail through New Jersey, and made the grade on the college tour. Now, George Carlin is coming home to New York City at the Paramount Theater at Madison Square Garden. What? You've seen him do the unbelievable, say the unspeakable. But this time at the Paramount, the question is, what'll he do live? It could only happen here. George Carlin is live at the Paramount. The HBO Comedy Hour. We're talking serious comedy.
It's good for you.
George Carlin live at the Paramount. Saturday, April 25th on HBO.
They're nice.
Who?
Them. Touch me with your white words and your dead hands.
I beg your pardon?
Jeez, Dinky. God, you scared me.
Scare everybody.
I caught her trying to barbed wire her room last week. It isn't funny, Les.
I hereby proclaim this Roxy Carmichael Week.
She's famous.
What's she famous for?
Well, it's just not every day that a legend returns to Clyde.
It's not that we don't love Dinky.
I feel like we adopted a baby from Mars or something. She just is not like us at all.
Do you think I should go blonde? Roxy Carmichael always took a chance. Go for it.
My real mother wants me back, and I have to go with her.
Who's her mom?
She says her mother's Roxy Carmichael.
Winona Ryder.
God, I want to kiss you so bad right now, Dinky.
It's good to want things.
Jeff Daniels.
It's a strange kid.
She's here!
Welcome home, Roxy Carmichael. Saturday on HBO.
Hi, I'm Sue O'Neill for HBO Entertainment News. HBO's popular adult series Dream On is currently in production for its 3rd season on HBO. And from the look of things, viewers are in for quite a few surprises.
You want the Gallagher file? You want the Gallagher file? I'll give you the Gallagher file.
As fans of the hit series Dream On know by now, things are not always what they seem. Has Martin Tupper, played by Brian Benben, finally pushed his loyal secretary too far? Denny Dillon explains.
I don't know how much of this episode I should tell, but Toby's upset because she's been working for Martin for 10 years, and he's forgotten their anniversary.
That's all we're allowed to say for now. But HBO Entertainment News did get to look in on how director John Landis meticulously choreographs the scene for the camera.
When the first squid goes, throw your arm back and just sail back. And then just keep going like that until they're over and then just die.
Cameras are set up to shoot angles and reverse angles, focusing on the actions of each of the stars. Brian Benben admits, given the sometimes tense relationship between his character and his secretary, something like this was bound to happen.
Their relationship is and will always be in a state of flux, you know. It's usually on the negative side of flux, whatever that is, neg-flux.
Benben says he enjoys the creative energy director Landis brings to the set.
With John's a little different because he's, well, I don't know. John's, you know, I think most directors' energy levels may hover somewhere in the 50 areas, and his is probably about 250.
According to Landis, it's all part of making a show he, as well as the audience, likes to watch.
Well, I think the real fantastic element of Martin Tupper's life is how many beautiful women he has encounters with. Tell me more. Ginger, right?
Right.
I think that's the area we stretch it a bit.
Landis also executive produces Dream On with Kevin Bright, and the show recently won 5 Ace Awards, including Best Comedy Series. Landis says part of the fun is the creative freedom they have in making the show for HBO.
Basically, the show is funny, and because it's on HBO, it allows us to be funny in ways the network are prohibited.
All new episodes of HBO's hit series Dream On are scheduled to debut this summer only on HBO.
Toby, where's my coffee?
It can only happen here.
It could only happen here.
It can only happen here. HBO.
I'm Sue O'Neill for HBO Entertainment News.
Richard Gere and Andy Garcia are cops trapped in a web of police corruption and murder in the thriller Internal Affairs, next on HBO.
They slaughtered his people, murdered his family, stripped him of his dignity. Graham Greene is trapped in a white man's world. John Voight fights to protect the lone survivor of a lost people. The HBO original movie based on a true story. Dances with Wolves' Graham Greene is the last of his tribe. Premieres Saturday, March 28th on HBO.
From law school
Just so as we don't get what we deserve.
to Washington's back rooms,
Don't everybody look at once.
a political scandal
Don't go yanking my chain.
as hot as today's headlines.
You've been in my bed every night.
I resolve to be elected to Congress.
How far can you go
You got some way to cure this country's ills?
for true friends?
It's a crime. He's a crook.
Did you blackmail the senator?
He's tied into racketeering.
James Spader, John Cusack.
Tell me about justice.
True Colors. Premieres Sunday night at 8 on HBO.
Simply the best choice on TV. HBO.
The following movie is rated R.